Hello everyone, my name is Ken from Group 10 and this is my group member. First, we have Harnun, Sambita, Mila, Nadia, and last but not least, Hilmi. Please enjoy our presentation video.
Hi everyone, I will introduce you to tourist attraction in Jakarta. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Kenaidan from Group 10 and I will guide you to tourist attraction in my city. Jakarta, or sometimes people call it Jakarta, to mock us as Jakartanians, is the capital city and most modern city in Indonesia. Many tourists treat Jakarta as an entry and exit point to Indonesia. Jakarta have a lot of attraction if you have time to spend. There are educational tourism like National Museum or National Gallery of Indonesia, cultural tourism like Taman Mini Indonesia Indah and Museum Wayang, or ecotourism for you who love nature like me. You can go to Thousands Island or relax and enjoy the view on Ancol Beach. Imagine that a big city like Jakarta has a beautiful beach like this. The beach on Ancol Beach here consists of a strip of golden sand that skirts along the seafront. And although this is technically a public beach, you will have to pay an entry fee to enjoy the facilities. Thousand Island. The image that you look is in Pulau Perak, Thousand Islands, Jakarta. The Thousand Islands are considered part of Greater Jakarta, which means that if you are looking for some beach time in the city, you won't have to venture too far. How many Indonesia now? As we know, Indonesia is made up of over 7,000 islands and it's split into 33 provinces. As a result, we were able to around this country by just a few days. But don't be sad. You can see the highlight of a lot Indonesian culture in Taman Mini Indonesia Indah. That's it from me, Ken Aidan. Bye bye.
My name is Hanun Melan Salma from Group 10. The Jakarta Museum of Fine Arts and Ceramics is one of the most ideally situated museums in all of the city. It is located in a beautiful colonial building and it occupies the eastern side of Fathahillah Square, right in the heart of Kota Tua, Jakarta. Also, the building itself has been used for everything from being a court of justice to a military dormitory over the years. The museum was officially inaugurated in 109,076. As its name suggests, the museum has a wide selection of pieces of art and ceramics, with a slightly greater emphasis on ceramics from different regions of Indonesia. If you enjoy looking at pieces of art or ceramics, this is an affordable and interesting place to visit.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Muhammad Rifki Ramandika Hilmi. I will tell you about the Padang City. Padang City is the largest city on the coast of Sumatra Island and the capital of the province of West Sumatra, Indonesia. Padang is not only famous for its food, but also for the tourist attraction. So here I will tell some interesting place in the Padang City. The first one is Pantai Air Manis. Pantai Air Manis is also a beach in the south city of Padang, which is still lush with the coconut trees. So it looks so beautiful and creates a relaxing area in addition for the rest huts provided by local residents. In there, we can while seeing local wisdom and culture there as well as seeing state of the legend of Malin Kundang. The second one is Air Terjun Lubuk Hitam. Air Terjun Lubuk Hitam is located in the Teluk North Kabung village. Experience in there, this tourist spot located in tropical rainforest over cool and calm atmosphere. But your stamina must be full because the path a little challenging with quite steep inclines and descents. Next is Museum Aditya Warman. Museum Aditya Warman is located at Diponegoro Street, number 10, Padang City. There are various kind of interesting collection can be found, starting the traditional fabrics to the rooms that are usually found in Rumah Gadang. Not only that, during a visit the Aditya Warman Museum, tourists can also learn about the Minangkabau kinship system, namely the matrilineal system. And last, in Padang City, I will tell you about Pantai Pasumpahan. Pantai Pasumpahan is located on Pasumbahan Island, precisely in the Bangus Teluk, Kabung district. To get there, you can rent a speedboat from Bungus Day. Situation in there, the water is very clear, so you can easily see the coral reefs that are still awake. Thank you. This is from me. So the next.
Lawang Adventure Park in Padang City, located near to the border between Agam Regency and Padang City. Lawang Adventure Park definitely becomes a great place to spend a family recreation. The popularity even attracts outsiders and foreigners over time. It resides near to the famous Lawang Peak as well. The prime allure is definitely the panorama, as the site resides on a highland or mountainous area. Visitors usually enjoy trekking, sightseeing, relaxation, and photography here. In order to reach the site, tourists only need to head and motor sub-district and conduct trekking. Have no worries, it won't be trying as the atmosphere is quite comfortable up there.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Nadia Rahmawati Dewi. I'm from class B. I want to tell you about Pangandaran City. Pangandaran City is a district in West Java. Pangandaran has many tourist destinations, especially beach tourism. Because beach in Pangandaran so beautiful, so is this a destination in Pangandaran. The first place is Batu Lumpang Garden. Batu Lumpang Garden is a destination that offers fun on the river. Here we can learn to do kayaking on the river, well as many selfie spots to add it to your photo collage. So you can come to Batu Lumpang Garden. The second place is Pantai Pasir Putih. This beach has a natural scenery and the feel of an exotic south coast. There are also many wild animals because the atmosphere is natural, and the sand on this beach is white with the clear water condition. The third place is Pantai Batu Karas. This beach has a cool attraction apart from the beautiful scenery. Here also has waves that are suitable for surfing. Many surfers surfing in this beach, so you can learn surfing in this beach because the beach have a wave is so cool. The last place is Pantai Batu Hiu. This beach has its own charm, namely because of the legend of the shark that make this beach enchanting. To get the best impression, we can enjoy the sunset with a beautiful rock foreground. Thank you from me.
The Jabar International Marathon is an event organized by the West Java Province Youth and Sport Agency or Diaspora. Runners not only sweating but can actively participate in protecting the environment because the purpose of the Jabar International Marathon is that tourists who comes to Pangandaran don't just relax and enjoy the beach but can also exercise and enjoy other natural attraction.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Samita Nura Aulia and I will tell you about Labuan Bajo City. Who doesn't know Labuan Bajo? I think everyone know Labuan Bajo, right? Labuan Bajo is on the westernmost tip of the Flores, Indonesia, and the home of Komodo dragon, and Labuan Bajo is small fishing site but flourished to become the gateway to many exotic destinations in East Nusa Tenggara. So let's go to the interesting places in Labuan Bajo. First, there is a Wairebo village. Wairebo village is a small and isolated village was recognized for its rebuilding of the traditional Baruniang traditional house based on the spirit of community cooperation towards a sustainable tradition, while at the same time improving its village welfare. But today, it is only the village that continue to maintain the typical Manggarai traditional house, without which this unique house would have been completely phased out. The second one is Kelimutu National Park. Kelimutu National Park is located in Flores. Kelimutu lakes are unpredictable as to when and what color will be changed into. Sometimes the color are blue, green, black, and some other times they turn to white, red, blue. The last time a traveler saw them, one was dark brown, just like upon a chocolate. Previously, the east leg was red and the middle leg was blue. Oh my god, unpredictable, right? Next, there is a pink beach. I think this is so cute beach because I love very love pink. I have more money, I will go to the pink beach and I will take a photo for my Instagram. Okay, let's discuss about pink beach. Why the sand is pink? As the name implies, Pink Beach has pink color sand. In fact, the pink color comes from a microscopic animal called Phaeora minifera, which then gives the red pigment to the coral. That's why the sand in Pink Beach is pink. The last is Komodo Island. Its specific landscape and fauna makes it a unique destination for adventure, travel, and nature lovers. It is marine reserve with dozens of wild islands inhabited by the world-famous Komodo dragon. Nah, when we go there after we visiting Komodo dragon, we also can visit to marvel at some of the wonders of Flores. Thank you.
The local name of Batu Cermin Cave itself is Watu Sermeng Cave. In the Manggarai language, Watu means stone, while Sermeng means mirror. The uniqueness of the Batu Cermin Cave is that when people enter the mouth of the cave, the deeper they go, they will meet the gap in the cave wall that is penetrated by sunlight. There are fossils because Batu Cermin Cave was once submerged in seawater. Fossils of marine animals such as fish and turtles.
Hello guys, my name is Raimuna Kamila from Class B. Today I want to tell you something about the most popular and beautiful island or tourism in Indonesia. As you know, it's called Raja Ampat. Raja Ampat is a district and is part of the province of West Papua. Raja Ampat has four largest main islands, namely Waigeo Island, Batanta Island, Salawati Island, and Misul Island. The islands, which are located at the northwest tip of the island of Papua, are already widely known as gold mine for adventure enthusiasts. So firstly, I want to talk about Sawandarik village. Sawandarik village is located on Mansuar Island, Raja Ampat Regency. Offers a variety of natural and cultural charms. You will find and feel a strong traditional atmosphere so that you will find various architectural houses made of wood and have roofs made of straw and leaves. People in this village believe that for visitors who are able to see and encounter white turtles, the visitors will get good luck. And you can enjoy the natural scenery and see the endemic bird of Papua, which is almost endangered, namely Maleo waigeo. There is also adventures which is dominated by white ivory. This is often used as the location of of a religious center in the village of Sawandarek by walking not far from the pier. This tourist destination is in the Dampier Strait area, which provides several diving points. So next, Sawingrai Village. Sawingrai Village is located in Musmansa District, Raja Ampat, West Papua. Tourists are welcome with the Makakero dance, is traditional dance. Sawingrai Village tourism is very popular. There are beautiful birds from Papua. Red Cendrawasih is one of the most popular icons in Papua. This bird is known as the bird of paradise. Travel to the village, which is famous for its fun dancing Cendrawasih performance. Okay, next one is Misol Island. Misol Island is one of the 4 largest islands in Raja Ampat. There are many interesting destination points in Misol, including Sacred Caves, Skull Cave, Sumbayo, Harpat Peak, Yapap, Jellyfish Lake, Namnol Beach, Babulol Peak, and the most exotic is Lake Karawapop, or known as Talagalov. Because of its underwater charms, Misol is called the best diving spot in the world. There are also 755 types of ornamental fish, including turtles, rays, and other marine life, and diverse coral. Okay, the last one, I want to tell you about Wayak Island. Wayak Island are a group of islands located in the northern part of Raja Ampat, West Papua Province. The view of the turquoise-colored lagoon and Smai Island of Karst Rock is a beautiful characteristic that attracts many tourists to visit this island. Wayak Peak is one of the icons of the Raja Ampat panorama, also already famous around the world, even dubbed the last paradise on earth. Wayak Island is also included in the Coral Triangle, which is the center of Southeast Asia's underwater biodiversity. To get beautiful photos or views, we have to go to the top of the hill, which can be reached in about 2 hours climbing on hard rock. From the top of this hill, we can see all the sights of Raja Ampat.
The Arborek Tourism Village, the community is known for its handicraft in making hats and nokan string bags. This is a village worth visiting because along the Arborek Pier, the first can simply plunge into the water and instantly find a most intriguing illumination of the gathering of Gorgonian vent just below the surface. Only 1.5 hours from Waisai, Raja Ampat's capital, the village of Arborek is awaiting visitors from around the world. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.